Hi everyone, this is Staus here from Carnation Footcare Singapore. I am the owner of Carnation Footcare Singapore, Malaysia, and soon to be Cambodia. The reason why I'm doing this video or recording this video in fact is because I have been trying to post things about bunions. You can notice that we have been trying to run quite a bit of information about feet care products, how you should take care of your feet, losing weight. Like I mentioned, I used to be 114 kg. So I have been trying to run a post talking about bunions. But the problem is Facebook has been flagging my post, flagging my advertisements, saying that I am trying to portray a perfect body image. Maybe so, because bunion is not natural and most of us shouldn't have bunions, but the problem is that so many ladies I met have bunions and they don't even know what a bunion is and they don't even know how they could solve it. So I'm recording this video and I'm going to switch it over to my laptop later and show you what is a bunion, how you can identify a bunion, as well as how you can protect yourself if you have a bunion. Okay, now let me switch over to my laptop. Let me tell you what is a bunion. A bunion is a bump that forms at the base on the side of the big toe joint. They can, of course, be quite unsightly and painful because it's a protruding joint. So sometimes they can form on the outside base on the little toe. Those are called Taylor's bunion. And what exactly is the symptoms of a bunion? Firstly, you definitely have reddish and inflammation around the bunion. That is because of the friction and the pressure of your shoes onto the bunion itself. Secondly, pain when you are walking or wearing restrictive shoes. Pain is because, your joints are really misaligned, so of course the pain. And if you're wearing a shoe that's too tight, it compresses onto the bunion, that's why you have pain. And of course, blisters and calluses around the first and second toe. And that is because your toes are both your first and second toe are constantly rubbing each other. So of course you'll get cuts by your toenail sometimes when you have a bunion, and of course calluses because of the friction. And in the worst case scenario, your first toe will be under the second toe, which means that the second toe actually overlaps the first toe. So, if you have any of this symptom and a bump, it is most likely a bunion. And you might be thinking, how is it formed? Well, it's formed because of defective or footwear that are the wrong sizes. It can be also genetic. Okay, see, children, teens, as well as ladies in their early 20s are really more prone to develop bunions because their bones are softer, and we are still growing at that time in the early 20s, even though we are technically an adult. So when it's still developing, it can mold to the shape of the footwear worn. So basically, if you have a very, very tight shoe and you keep wearing it constantly, your feet and its bones will mold into that shoe's shape. And surprisingly, I also found that socks that are too tight or too small also can cause a bunion because it cramps all the toes together in front of the shoe. Most people will recommend going for surgery because you can get rid of it, and after a few months you can walk again properly. But some of us just doesn't really want to go for a surgery because it's expensive. It really gonna hurt after the surgery itself. And there are another few of us whose bunion are not so serious. So that's why we recommend you our gel bunion protector. So why the bunion protector? It's long lasting. It's ideal for chronic sufferers. So those who are suffering from genetics or already have a bunion but not serious enough, the bunion protector will be good for you. So, and if you have sensitive skin, not to worry, because the bunion protector contains mineral oil itself to moisturize and help soften the skin. So you won't need to be afraid of dry and itchy skin. And It's also slim, it stays in place, it's stretchable, so you can hide it in your socks or your covered shoe with no problem. It's also washable, so you can reuse it again and again and again, and not afraid of not don't you don't need to be worried that it will smell after long hours at work or shopping, or yeah. And it's of course definitely much less expensive than surgery procedures, because surgery costs at least 1,000 or more, and sometimes we just don't really want to spend that much of money, because bunions do come back sometimes if you still continue to wear the wrong type of shoes. And lastly, that's not all, it can be also used as the blister guard to prevent ball or foot blisters. Where can you buy this? You can click on the link and it will bring you to our distribution company's website into this particular product, and you can purchase it from there. If you have any issues, let me know, write a comment below, PM us, and we'll get back to you, or I will get back to you personally. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.